Buffalo plaid is nice, okay? Maybe it's just me and where I live, but I feel like every person I know and like has one buffalo plaid shirt. So of course I had to, make something to match. Welcome back. I'm going to start again with the off-the-rack sale for Shapeshifters on July 8th, 2021 in just a minute. First, I'm going to remind you, this is how you measure to get your size with us. You do need a measuring tape, and you do need to get your size with Shapeshifters, because we have a sizing system that's different from everyone else's, because we want it to be based on actual inch measurements and not kind of a lot of weird arbitrary stuff about medium and large and small. That always frustrates me. Anyways, you're gonna get your measuring tape. You're gonna pull it up so that it's wrapped around your rib cage, under chest. Take an inhale, bring it out, read whatever number that is, write it down, and then you're gonna take your measuring tape again, do the same thing around the widest point of your chest, breathe in, read it, write it down. Those are your chest and under chest measurements, and you're going to need them when you look at this sizing chart. Feel free to pause the video here, take a look. There's a lot there, I know. I worked really hard on it, and I did a lot of math. If there's a gray cell, that means you probably are going to want a stiff insert. And if you find that your intersection is between two marked sizes, then it's up to you whether you want the size that's slightly smaller or slightly larger. The difference between quarter sizes is not great. It is a difference of 1 inch in circumference. So if you find that you are between, say, an 8 3/4 and a 9, you might want to get one of each. An 8 3/4 size for the slightly, I want to be a little flatter today days, and a 9 for the slightly more, I want to run around a lot today days. I always recommend going up at least a quarter size if you know you're going to be running around a whole lot. And with that out of the way, we're going to start with size 8. This is number 28. It is a black mesh binder, size 8, length 15 inches, with the cut of low arms and low neck. Really useful for maneuverability, those low arms. This is number 29. It is a purple check binder, size 8, length 16 inches, and it has a stiff insert. This one's number 30, size 8.5, 16 inches long with a racerback cut. The fabric is sea serpent, and I hope you can see a little bit of the reflectiveness. I would not say that this is full hollow, but it does have a bit of blue to green shimmer on it, which I enjoy. Size 8.5, length 16 inches, racerback, and a stiff insert. Number 31 is another wizard's lace. It's got that nice black lace over black mesh, really subtle textured look that I enjoy a lot. Recommend these very much for folks who like a bit of texture. Do not recommend it for swimming, because it will snag on something. It is size 8.5, length 15 inches. Ooh, number 32 is a print that we're calling Makin Waves, because it's got this nice burled wave aesthetic. Size 8.5, length 15 inches, and it has a mesh back, which means no fancy print on the back, but because it's only mesh, it's nice to be sweaty and have a little more air to breathe in. This would be a great swim binder, really. Number 33, Origami Dinosaurs. What else is there to be said, really? This is a wonderful print of Origami Dinosaurs. Size 8 3/4, length 14 inches. Love this one. Number 34 is a long black mesh binder. Size 8 3/4, length 25 inches, and the circumference at the hip is 43, which means if you take your hip measurement and you get 43 or thereabouts, this will probably fit you. It's got a stiff insert in the front. Good strong binding. Number 35 is the Bio-Exorcist stripe. Size 9, length 20 inches, and it's got a bit of a flare down at the bottom, so there's more room at the belly. And it's got a stiff insert in the front. Number 36. It's a nice olive green, size 9, length 20 inches, bit of a flare at the bottom, and a side zipper. Love to have a side zipper. Super useful. Now, wouldn't you know it, sometimes it happens that way. Number 37 is the exact same dang thing. Olive green, size 9, length 20 inches, left side zipper. Ta-da! Ooh, number 38 is a Rainbow Constellations binder. There's a wonderful designer on Spoonflower by the name of Emery Smith, and I encourage you to look up Emery Smith designs because they do amazing work, and I really enjoy this particular Rainbow Constellation print. Size 9 1/4, length 15 inches. Love this one. We always make sure to hem these in rainbow. You have to. Number 39 is a white binder, a solid white binder, pretty long, length of 23 inches. The size is 9 1/4. It has a left zipper and a hip flare that goes out to a 50-inch hip. 50, a 50-inch hip. Number 40. This one's an old friend. Until someone requested this, we hadn't made a binder in this particular scale print since 2015. Number 40. This red scale dots, size 9 1/4, length 16 inches. Number 41 is another nice long black mesh. Size 9 1/4, length 30 inches. It's got narrow straps, and the hip flare is at 48 inches. And also, it has a stiff insert in front. The narrow straps essentially means that the neckline is wider as well. It's size 9 1/4, long binder. Like, 30 inches is as long as we go because it really does cover a lot. It's also about as long as we can go with the constraints of our fabric width. So this is for someone who just wants it to go all the way down. So number 42 is the Mountain Goats. I love this print. There's just so much happening. This print is size 9 1/2, length 15 inches. It has a stiff insert in it, and it's cut with a slightly high neck. I try to resist making John Darnielle jokes, but I only sometimes succeed. Number 43 is Buffalo Plaid. Buffalo Plaid. Buffalo Plaid. Buffalo Plaid, won't you come out tonight? Alright, I'm done. Size 9 1/2, length 15 inches. Buffalo Plaid is nice, okay? Maybe it's just me and where I live, but I feel like every person I know and like has one Buffalo Plaid shirt, so of course I had to, make something to match. Number 44 is Mix Baltimore Crabs. This wonderful blue and red crab and anchor print, size 9 1/2, length 15 inches, and it does have a stiff insert. Number 45 is a Birch binder. This is the yellowish of our two pale skin tone binders. It's size 9 3/4 and length of 15. Number 46, the Rainbow Honeycomb. Again, a real favorite for making masks also. This is one of our combo prints that you can get, or that you could get for Pride, that had binder or a sports bra plus a mask combo. Size 10 1/2, length 16 inches. That's number 46. Number 47, Tentacular Black, an old Shapeshifters favorite. One of the things that I'm really proud of having done in this world is just made it easier for people to get tentacles on their bodies. This feels important. This feels right. It's size 10 1/2, length 16. Number 48 is a white mesh binder. Oops. White mesh binder, size 10.5, 14 inches long. It has narrow straps, which is why it's falling off the hanger pretty easily. And again, that just means there's a wider neckline, there's less fabric out on the shoulder side too. Makes it easier for it to be concealed under something like a tank top with 2-inch wide straps-ish. Certainly can't see it under a t-shirt. Number 49 is the Frog Pond binder. Lily pads, fish and bugs, dragonflies. Nice big center front lily pad. Size 10.5, length 16 inches, and there's a stiff insert. Number 50 is another Jabberwock with a front zipper this time. We're doing a size jump. This is size 12. With a zipper right down the front. It is a 25-inch length and a 58-inch hip. And if you were in that size gap between 10.5 and 12, don't fret, we might have something for you in the discount pile. I ended up moving a lot of things to the discount pile this round, because I just want you to have them for slightly less. So there. Number 51 is size 12.25, and it's a nice pride stripe binder. The length is 29 inches, and it is a straight cut all the way down, no flare out for the hip. It has relatively narrow straps for its size. Number 52 is another skin tone on the front. That's Laurel, but it turned out to be a mesh back binder. It's got white mesh on the back. We could have made it with black mesh, but I think this was made during the span of time when we ran out of black mesh. That was a fun 2 weeks. And it's got a side zipper. Number 53 is a Birch binder that was hung inside out. That's fun. Here we go. Birch binder, size 12.75, length 25 inches, a low arms cut, and a 55-inch hip. It's got a hip flare and a stiff insert. Number 54 is a solid black binder with a racerback cut. Size 13.25, 30 inches long. It has both a racerback cut and a low neck. And number 55 is a size 14 binder that is black on front with a black mesh back. Length 23 inches. And that's it for the regular priced binders. We're going to have a quick break, and then I'm going to do a video for discount binders and sports bras. See you then.